I think, first of all, not to pathologize it. I think we're really quick to pathologize ourselves around this. Intimacy is a tough business. I mean, it really is. It's part of what it is to grow as a human being, to get more and more integrated and more at peace with ourselves and more able to love another person. But that is a process. And our sexuality is so central to our sense of self, right? It's so wrapped around our sense of who we are that um, it's not strange that we struggle to really let someone in on who we are. It's another thing to really let someone know you sexually, to know your sexual mind, to really let someone that matters to you know you. That's a whole different level of self acceptance and integration. And so it's a process. And to not beat ourselves up for the fact that we have anxieties for good reasons often about, even if we grew up in the best of homes, it's still a real risk to let somebody know who you are and to love them and to tolerate that they may not choose you or accept you or love you. So I think it's, first of all, helpful just to understand that sexual intimacy is a developmental capacity and that there's a lot you can learn about yourself and there's ways that you can actively grow. And so this is where I would say for starting is if you don't like sex, let's start with that. Well, just to start thinking about why don't I, rather than I should, or there's something wrong with me, or, well, why? What's happening there that's undesirable to me? And not as a way to say it's not my fault or I have nothing to do with the problem here, but more like to start understanding what's going on. And that is, there's things to understand. And the more you can see truthfully what's happening, the more you can understand how you might relate to what's happening in your marriage or in your relationship to yourself to do it differently. But we can't change what we can't see. And a lot of times we just sort of slap judgments onto our challenges rather than tolerating the process of getting in there and looking more carefully at what meanings are alive in our relationship or within ourselves that are interfering with our tolerance of or desire for sexual intimacy.